All right, so when you're doing development at any point in time, especially with AI developing assistants, you want to make sure that you have as many code reviews as possible. So great thing about this is we now have built in directly into Claude Code, if we install the GitHub app, what this will allow us to do is we can have for every pull request, we'll be able to go ahead here and get an actual code review set up for each of these different items. So what I'm going to be able to do here is once I make this approval, I'll be able to have Claude Code directly in this repository, which is super cool. So every single code review as we go through, we have multiple checks and balances. So now we have it fully set up there. So if I go back over back to the terminal, we can see that it was installed in the app. I'm going to go ahead and click enter. And now I can go ahead and give Claude Code to tag it for issues in pull request comments, as well as an automated code review. Once I go through and do that, I can say, okay, what do I want to leverage? And this is probably one of the coolest features of this, right? You can use, if you have an existing Claude subscription, you can use your Pro or your Max plans that are there, or you can enter and leverage an API key. So for this, since I already have the Max plan, I'm going to go ahead and use it. And it's going to prompt me to be able to authorize if I want to allow it to come through, which I'll do. And then it will go ahead and say I can close the window. So if we come back, we will now be able to see that we have access to be able to have a full breakdown of everything that's going to do with the installation process. And it will actually install Claude as a pull request itself. All right. And then once we have the pull request, it'll go through the normal checks and balances, and we will merge this in. And once it's fully merged, it will run through and be available in our code base to leverage.